Alright guys, Scott here, Venture, Indiana, and today I got a day off work. Just gonna come down to the river, do a little adventuring, looking for some bottles and things. But man, look at the water. It is up, 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 and you can see by the trees that are down in the water, it is up pretty good and it's flowing pretty good. So I can't get down near the water today and look, but that's okay because I'm hoping that the water will just wash and uncover all kinds of good stuff, and when it goes down in a couple days we'll be able to get back out here. So that's okay though, because I'm gonna keep looking out here. It's just gonna force me to be a little higher up on the bank here, and I have found lots of good stuff up higher on the bank as stuff's been thrown over from the road and everything that's up there. So hopefully we'll find some good stuff. This will just force me to look in other places that I haven't looked maybe as well, because we can't get down to where I kind of like to be. But anyway, we'll see what we can find. Well, I'm going to wrap it up for this video. I think I'm still out in the woods here. I'm walking back to the truck. I'm about back, and I'm in an area where I'm finding a lot of broke bottles, but nothing really fantastic. The only bottle I picked up was this Pepsi bottle, and I know this bottle isn't that old, but I don't have one like it. It's a 10-ounce bottle, and I think this is like a kind of a retro bottle that they probably reissued. Probably not that old, but I found this old Coke bottle just a second ago. I wish it would have been whole. It was from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not from Indiana, but I probably would have kept it if it was whole, maybe. I don't know. But kind of what you have to think about when you're out looking for bottles is, you know, look at what you're finding versus what you're not finding. If you're not finding any whole Coke bottles, that's usually my kind of indicator that somebody's been through here and picked up all the good ones or dug it already. So if you don't find any whole Coke bottles, that's usually a pretty good sign that someone's probably been here looking for bottles before you. Found a lot of slick bottles, a lot of modern beer bottles, Starbucks bottles, junk like that. But we'll keep looking around here for a few more minutes, but I think this is going to be it. Hey guys, Scott here at Venture, Indiana, and back at the river today, and as the river is really up. Okay, it's up a couple feet, so I'm a little higher up on the bank today, up on the hillside, and kind of working my way, looking around through all these bricks and giant pieces of concrete and stuff that's been thrown over the side over the years, and scraping around, seeing what I can find. And I just found this Coke bottle. It's pretty cool. It's got a big chip on the bottom, but it's pretty awesome. Fort Wayne, Indiana on the bottom. So I don't know how old that one is, but it's in pretty good shape, and I'm gonna keep it. So I'll keep looking around here, and we'll see what else we find. Hey guys, Scott here with Adventure, Indiana, and today I'm out walking along the river again. The river is up pretty good today. I'm not going to be able to get down by the water like where I'd want to dig out along the bank, but walking through the woods here, and I found two good things. Well, not really good things, but first I found this piece of glass, and you can tell it's been in a fire. It's been melted. You can see it's deformed. This is probably the bottom of a bottle, and then it kind of drooped down where it gotten hot. So, you know, I don't know if this might have been, I'm finding a lot of stuff right here on the ground. I don't know if this was like maybe like a burn pile at one time where people had dumped trash and burned stuff. I kind of hope it is. I'm going to dig around and see if I can find anything. And I found this old ball mason lid jar, and then it still has the the glass piece on the inside. I find those all the time. I usually pick them up. It's not broken, so that's pretty cool. Most of the stuff in here I see on top is like, there's a lot of screw top bottles, stuff like that, a lot of junk. I have found a couple whole bottles that was screw tops, nothing embossed or nothing really worth keeping. But here's a really old bottle here. This is probably from the 30s. Well, it might even be older than that. That's an Owens Corning mark on the bottom there. So I think that too, that might be, I don't know if that would be from 1912 or what, but this is an old bottle. I bet that's probably probably was a bleach jug. So there could be some good stuff in here. We just have to kind of rake around and look, and there's a little, I'm probably not standing back or got the camera zoomed back enough, but there's a little hump here, a little mound compared to the ground around it. So I'm gonna kind of dig around and see. Here's some stuff right here. Booze bottle, screw top. So I don't know, hopefully it'll be better stuff than that. But I'm on my way to another spot, and I found this. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna kind of look around in here and see what I can find. I'll let you know if I find anything good. Alright, just got back here, so didn't find anything really at that other spot that I was at just a minute ago. I came down and found this spot right here, started digging, and found that really cool piece of tile there that was pretty cool. I thought that was actually some kind of box. Not found any whole bottles really that are worth saving or anything, but I did find the bottom to a Lafayette, Indiana Coke bottle. That would have been cool. And then here's a Pat D Coke bottle, obviously junk. Did find this little medicine bottle, some sort, but again, a screw top, so not really that neat. But I did find this. That's really cool. That is, I believe that's part of a horseshoe. And then I found this weird metal bar. It's solid, whatever it is, but it's really hard digging in here. There's chunks of concrete, big chunks of concrete, bricks, all kinds of rocks, natural rocks, but I haven't really found anything good yet. But I think there's bottles all down through here, and I'm finding a lot of stuff that had been not only broken, but seemed like it had been melted, like it had been, like I said, had all been burned. We're right next to the river, so I know they used to do that back in the day when the trash heap got so high, they'd just burn everything off. And then I don't know if they, bulldozed it or pushed it around or what, but I think there's a lot of good stuff out here just under our feet. We just gotta dig for it. So I'll keep going, and if I don't find anything here in this spot, I'll find another spot here and start working on it. I'll let you know if I find anything. Well, walked down quite a bit. I'm still finding all broke bottles. I'm just looking on the surface, trying to find another spot that I think I want to dig. But again, see a lot of bottles that are broke, and you can tell that they've been melted, they've been burned. That's definitely been really hot to doing that. I found another mason lid jar with the little white glass piece in it. I'll take those apart and take out the glass and keep it. I collect those. But here would have been a fantastic bottle to have right here. It's a knee-high bottle, and it says Kokomo, Indiana on it. That'd have been really cool. Obviously broke, but that'd been really neat to have found. So I'm gonna just keep looking around here, and I might get another hole going. I think it's getting ready to storm. I don't know how much time I have before it starts raining. I don't care if I get wet, but anyway, and you just cannot walk in here without stepping on glass. So, alright, well, I'll let you know if I find anything else. Well guys, I've been digging here for about, maybe 20-25 minutes here. I got a start of a hole going. That's all the stuff I pulled out so far, and that is just stuff, it's glass and cans. It's just all melted together. It's like super hard. It's hard as rock. I did find, I've pulled out 3 whole bottles, but they were slicks. Not embossed or anything. I'm not going to keep them. But there are bottles in there. I got a bottle down there in the bottom, the very bottom showing, but I think it's a slick. It's another, probably like a pickle jar or something like that. But I'm going to keep going. Hopefully find some older bottles. I'd like to find one of those knee-high bottles. So I'll let you know how this hole goes, and we'll see if we find anything else. Well, still digging around this little hole here. I got a bottle right here that's showing. I don't know if it's whole or broken or whatever. It's got some like ribs on it, like a kind of an interesting design. I don't know what it would be. It's a screw top, not embossed. I don't have any idea what that is. Maybe like an old dish soap bottle, maybe. It's kind of cool. I might keep that one. I don't know. Found a mason jar. This little bottle here. It's still got a top on it. I don't know what that was. Found a couple other bottles over here, like not very old. It's got a plastic lid. You can see that. That's probably like aftershave or something like that. Here was a big bottle. It says not to be refilled, no deposit. So you know that's not very old. It's a slick, and that's a slick. Found a couple baby food jars. Found like a cold cream jar. I found a couple of these. Found another thing to the inside of a mason lid. So I don't know, I kind of want to keep going, but not really find anything great, and this is a lot of work. There's all kinds of roots in here, and it's just crazy how much broken and melted stuff there is in here. But I'm going to give it a little bit longer. If I don't find anything, I think I'm going to fill this in and go check out another spot. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. Alright, well, I was getting ready to call it a day on this place, and then I found this cool bottle. It says Listerine on it. It's embossed. Lambert Pharmacy Company. Pharmaceutical Company? I don't know how you say that. It's not pharmacy, it's something else. Pharmaceutical, maybe. It's got a Owens Corning mark on the bottom. I can't read the date for the year on it. It's a screw top, but still pretty cool. I'm going to keep that one for sure. And then found this bottle. It's broke and melted. And I was like, oh, that would have been a really cool soda bottle. And then on there it says Clarks Hill, Indiana. I don't know what this was, but I know where Clarks Hill is. That's a small little town just outside of Lafayette. That would have been a super fine, probably. Well, if I was going this way with the hole and kind of had a pretty good area dug out there, and you can, I'll put the camera down. You watch aqua chigger dig out holes, or dig out caves. Well, check that out. Goes back a good little ways back in there. And everything I was pulling out from that way was, you know, junk like this. And slip bottles, ketchup bottles, mustard bottles. But if I'm going this way, it seems like maybe I'm finding older stuff. I don't know, or maybe slightly better stuff. That's where I found that Listerine bottle. So I'm just gonna kind of work this way back and see if I can get kind of a trench going here and see what I can find. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. Alright guys, gonna do a little wrap-up video here. I've had 2 days of bottle digging, and I actually didn't intend on bottle digging on either day. What I planned on doing both days actually was going magnet fishing, but the river was up really high. I just didn't get a chance to really go do what I wanted to do, but made the most of it. Had a great time both days. Didn't really find a whole lot. On the first day, Monday this week, I found this Smokey the Bear Matchbox car. This is from 1989, so that's pretty cool. That's almost 30 years old. I like it just the way it is. I'm not gonna, that's just how I found it, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna clean it up. I was really happy with this. It's not in the greatest of shape, but it's a Fort Wayne Coke bottle. So Fort Wayne, I didn't have Fort Wayne. I've been trying to collect all of the Coke bottles from Indiana bottling plants. Getting quite a few now, but I don't know exactly how many I have to go. I need to figure out a list of all the cities that had bottling plants. I picked this up. I don't think I'm going to keep this. It's a Pepsi bottle. I think it's a, well, it's a reissue bottle, I'm sure. It says no refill, dispose of properly. It's not really that old. I might put it on the shelf in the garage for a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to keep it. Today's finds was pretty good too. Found a pair of sunglasses. I didn't have that on any of my video. I didn't have it. Found a couple Bell mason jar lids. I saved the little white pieces out of there. That's what these are. So I'll probably dig that out of there. This one I'll throw away because it's broke. Either I didn't realize it was broke when I picked it up, or I broke it in my backpack, but it's cracked, so I'm going to pitch it. Pretty sure this is part of a horseshoe that I dug while looking for bottles. This is a neat little medicine bottle. I don't think I had this on camera. I know you can't read that on camera, but it says Welcome Kimworks, and welcome is spelled with 2 L's. So that's a pretty cool little medicine bottle. I'm not for sure. It's a screw top, so it's not real old. I don't know what era that's from, but I know it's a medicine bottle. This is another bottle I picked up. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I'm sure this is probably like a dish soap bottle. It's glass. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I brought it. And I didn't have this on camera either. I picked this up as I was walking back to the truck. It's kind of a cool skull. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Probably some sort of fish, I'm guessing. It was along the river, but the find of the day today was this Listerine bottle. And so it's embossed up here. It says Listerine. Up the top it says Lambert Pharmacological Company. I don't know how you say that word, but anyway, it's a really good bottle, and it still has the lid with it, LPCO on the lid, and this is a Bakelite lid. On the bottom it has a maker's mark. This is an Owens Corning bottle. You can tell that by the eye inside of the oval with the diamond shape. This was their logo, and on the left of the logo is a 7, That is the facility code for where the bottle was made, and that was made in Alton, Illinois. And then the number on the right is an 8. And I looked that up on how to figure out those date codes again. I thought that was actually an older bottle than what it is, but this was made in 1938. So that's pretty cool. 1938 Listerine bottle. Glad I found that. That was pretty cool. And then I'm really happy with the Coke bottle. So the Coke bottle and the Listerine bottle, probably my 2 best finds. But I like this too. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.